Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the triac and what is the working of triac and VI characteristic of triac and the applications of triac. So as we know that the SCR is the unidirectional device and has a reverse blocking characteristic that prevents the current flow in reverse biased condition. So we know that the SCR is the unidirectional device. That means it will block the current flow in reverse blocking characteristics. So the SCR having three modes of operation: forward blocking, reverse blocking and forward conducting mode. So we know that the SCR is the unidirectional device. It will block the current flow in reverse blocking characteristics. But for many applications bidirectional current flow is required. So SCR will allow current flow in only unidirectional, but for many applications we require the bidirectional current flow. So particularly in AC circuits we require the bidirectional current flow. So to achieve this with SCRs, two SCRs must be connected in anti-parallel to control over both positive and negative half cycles of the input. So the SCR is the unidirectional device. That means it allow current flow only in one directional. It will not allow the current flow in reverse blocking characteristics. So but for many applications we require the bidirectional current flow. So in order to do the bidirectional current flow, we are using the two SCRs connected in anti-parallel to control over the both positive and negative half cycle of the input. So however, these structure can be replaced by the special semiconductor device known as the triac to accomplish the bidirectional control. So the SCR is the unidirectional. In order to get the bidirectional device, we are using the two SCRs in parallel. So that device is called as the triac. So the triac is the bidirectional switching device that can control AC power efficiently and accurately. So the SCR is the unidirectional device and the triac is the bidirectional device that can control the AC power efficiently and accurately. So these are the applications of the triac these are often used in motor speed controllers. So in order to control the speed of motor, and these are also used in AC circuits and pressure control systems and light dimmers and other AC control equipments. So the triac is the important member of the thyristor family. The SCR, triac, diac, all those are the thyristor family devices. So the triac is also an important member of the thyristor family device. It is the bidirectional device that can pass current in both forward and reverse bias direction. And hence it is an AC control device. It will allow current in both the directions. The triac is equivalent to two back-to-back SCRs connected with one gate terminal as shown in figure. So what is meant by the triac? Abbreviation is triode AC switch. So triac, AC. Tri means triode, AC means AC switch. So tri means that the device consisting of three terminals. And AC means that it controls the AC power or it can conduct in both the directions. We know that the AC is the bidirectional current and DC is the only one directional current. So here the tri indicates the consisting of three terminals and AC indicates that it controls AC power or it can conduct in both the directions of alternating current. So this is the symbol of triac. So here this is the one SCR and two SCRs connected in parallel, and we are having the gate terminal. The three terminals of the triac are MT1, MT2 and the gate. Main terminal 1 and main terminal 2 and the gate terminal. So this is one SCR and this is one more SCR. These two SCRs connected in parallel, and the gate terminal of this SCR and the gate terminal of this SCR are shorted together, and the common terminal is the gate terminal. So two SCRs connected in parallel and the gate is shorted together, and this is the gate terminal. This is the two thyristor analogy, and this is the circuit symbol of the triac. So the triac has three terminals, namely main terminal 1, main terminal 2 and the gate as shown in figure. If MT1 is forward biased, that is if main terminal 1 is forward biased with respect to the main terminal 2, then the current flows from main terminal 1 to main terminal 2. For example, if the main terminal 1 is forward biased, with respect to main terminal 2, then the current will flows from main terminal 1 to main terminal 2. For example, if the main terminal 2 is forward biased with respect to the main terminal 1, so in that case the current flows from main terminal 2 to main terminal 1. So here this point represents that thing only. So the triac has three terminals. If MT1 is forward biased with respect to MT2, then the current flows from MT1 to MT2, that is main terminal 1 to main terminal 2. Similarly, if the main terminal 2 is forward biased with respect to the main terminal 1, then the current flows from main terminal 2 to main terminal 1. So the above two conditions, that is whether the current flowing from main terminal 1 to main terminal 2 or the current flowing from main terminal 2 to main terminal 1, are achieved whenever the gate is triggered with an appropriate gate pulse. So in SCR characteristics already we have studied three conditions. One is forward blocking mode, reverse blocking mode and forward conducting mode. In forward blocking mode we are not applying any gate voltage. In reverse blocking mode also we are not applying any gate voltage. In forward conducting mode only we are applying certain positive voltage in SCR. Similarly, in order to obtain these two conditions, that is whether the current is flowing from MT1 to MT2 or MT2 to MT1, we have to apply some gate voltage. Similar to the SCR, the triac is also turned on by injecting the current pulses into the gate terminal. So once it is turned on, it loses the gate control over its conduction. So the triac can be turned off by reducing the current to 0 through the main terminals. For example, if you are applying some voltage at the gate terminal, then this triac will be on. So in order to make this triac in off condition, you have to reduce the MT1 to MT2 voltage to the 0. So next is the VI characteristics of the triac. So the triac function is like a two thermistors connected in anti-parallel, and hence VI characteristics of the triac is in first and third quadrants. It will be similar to the VI characteristics of thyristors. When the terminal M2 is positive with respect to MT1, MT2 is positive with respect to MT1 terminal, then the triac is said to be forward blocking mode. A small leakage current flows through the device. It provided that the voltage across the device is lower than the breakover voltage. Once the breakover voltage of the device is reached, then the triac turns on and shown in figure. For example, if the MT2 is positive, MT2, that is main terminal 2 is positive with respect to the main terminal 1, so in that case that is the diode is set, the triac is set to be in forward blocking mode. The triac is said to be in forward blocking mode. So a small amount of current flows like this, similar to SCR. In SCR, the junction J1 and J3 are forward biased and J2 is reverse biased. Due to the minority carriers, a small amount of current flows. So here also, if MT2, the main terminal 2 is forward biased with respect to the main terminal 1, in that case a small amount of current flows due to the minority charge carriers. So that will be represented like this. So whenever you are applying some gate voltage, then immediately after this voltage, so it will get after this voltage, so the triac will turn on. So the point is here. So a small leakage current flows through the device provided that voltage across the device is lower than the breakover voltage. So once the voltage crosses the breakover voltage, the triac will be turned on by applying the gate pulse. So if you keep on increasing the gate voltage, so the triac conditions will be different. Similarly, for example, if M22 is made negative with respect to MT1, that is main terminal 2 is negative with respect to the main terminal 1. So the triac is in reverse blocking mode. So in the first condition, the main terminal 2 is positive with respect to the main terminal 1. So initially a small amount of current flows due to the minority carriers. So that current will be represented like this in VI characteristics. So once you apply some forward voltage at the gate terminal, then immediately after some cut in voltage, the triac will be turned on. Similarly, if you make MT2, that is main terminal 2 is negative with respect to the main terminal 1. So in that case, initially a small amount of current flows like this. After some cut in voltage, so the triac will be turned on. In case of SCR, we are not having on condition in this reverse region. In triac, we are having the current flow in both the directions, in positive direction as well as in negative direction. That is the main difference between the SCR and triac. So here I am writing the same point. Similarly, when the terminal MT2 is made negative with respect to the MT1, the triac is in reverse blocking mode. A small leakage current will flow through the device until it is triggered by the breakover voltage at great triggering point. So thank you for watching. Hope you get some knowledge about the triac. So thank you everyone.